On Saturday night, John Murray regained his British lightweight title in stunning fashion against John Thaxton, an 11th fighter. Joins me now, along with coach Kerry Kayes. Welcome in, lads. Great win that then at the weekend. Yeah,
it was a brilliant performance by me. I think John Thaxton on paper was my toughest opponent, but the way the fight went, I made it look my easiest opponent. I think I took care of business and one of my best fights so far to date. So I was really pleased with how it went.
Excellent. Just how impressive was he?
He was very impressive, and I think the boxing world woke up to how good he is, how calm he was under pressure, because it was a big pressure fight. He didn't have to take the fight with Thaxton. He's the mandatory European challenger. So if he had lost on Saturday night, he'd have lost that mandatory placing. So it was a very brave decision, but it turned out to be a very wise decision. Must
be nice to have it back as well, mustn't it?
Yeah, that's right. I lost it last time on the scales, just failing the weight by 2 ounces. But I shown just how easy I made the weight last time for this fight against Thaxton. You see me on the scales. I was in tremendous condition, and like I say, I've won it back this time. Now I only need one more defence, and it's mine to keep. So yeah, hopefully get one in before Christmas, and I get to keep the Lonsdale belt outright.
It's a lovely belt to keep as well, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a beautiful belt. A lot of boxers out there have held it in the past, and it's a lot of people's favourite belt out of all the belts out there. So yeah, it's really a beautiful belt.
So you mentioned about obviously stepping up to the European stage. There's also been talk, obviously, with a fight with Amir Khan, which obviously would be a world title fight. Do you think that John's ready for that?
I think John's ready for it, but we don't believe Amir Khan's ready for it. I think Amir's been very well managed by Frank Warren, and it would be a foolish thing probably to put Amir Khan in with John Murray. But the reality is, if Amir's talking about fighting world championships, well, maybe he should clean up Manchester first, and we would relish the opportunity.
Do you think you beat him?
Yeah, it's a fight we've been after now for a couple of years. I won a Lonsdale bout about 18 months ago against Lee Meager, and after the fight I said Amir Khan's not even taking care of Greater Manchester yet, never mind the world, and he does need to come home with his unfinished business between me and Amir, and it'd be a cracking fight, sell out the MBN Arena. And, let's get it on. I'm up for it. He says he's up for it. But if he's up for it, it keeps not happening. But, we offered him the fight a few times now. If he wants it, I'm here, I'm ready.
Can be frustrating at times, can't it, that sort of the politics side of boxing does get in the way of the fights at times?
Well, it's money corrupts sometimes, doesn't it? And the reality is some promoters have to look after their boxers and try and keep hold of the belts. But at the end of the day, it's about two athletes who are going in a ring, and the best man should win. And John wants the fight. We're on record of saying we want the fight. So let's get it on.
It's been a great couple of weeks for Manchester boxing as well, especially for yourselves and the gym there as well. There've been some great wins in the past couple of weeks. Just 2 weeks.
Well, in the last 7 days, we've won a European title, a British title back. We've had a couple of great wins at the top, and we've had 3 domestic wins. We had a great fight on Saturday night. Danny Randall made his pro debut, and it was fantastic. Great fights.
Your brother Joe's doing well as well, isn't he?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, he's doing well now. He's had his 4th win, and he's onwards and upwards for him. He's had his first stoppage there last time at the Velodrome with a first round stoppage, and it's onward and upwards. He's got all the talent in the world, and the gym's buzzing at the minute. Everyone's doing well, and everyone's pushing each other on. So it's just a case now of getting the bigger fights, and I'm sure success will come our way, come the gym's way.
Well, we talked about it before we came on air, but the strength of boxing in Manchester, I mean, it's always been a hotbed for it, but the strength for it here at the moment is fantastic. It must be great to be part of that as well.
Yeah, it is. It's always been a hotbed for boxing, Manchester. I think it's a testament to the trainers out of Manchester, and especially the work that we're doing down the gym with Joe Gallagher. It's really coming on, and his success is coming through. So yeah, well done, Joe Gallagher, because he's turned our gym around, and everyone's doing well at the minute. So.
Excellent. Well, it's great to hear. And thanks very much for coming in today. All the best for the future, and let's hope that Khan fight happens sooner rather than later.
Yeah,
thank you. Cheers, Jen.